Hi there. Today I'm going to talk about how to exceed expectations. Exceeding expectations is one of the keys to excellence. Research has shown that those who consistently exceed expectations are those who are most successful. Now, what are expectations? Obviously, depending on who you are, you have different stakeholders who expect you to do a particular task or activity. So if you're a business owner, your stakeholders will be your employees, your customers, your suppliers. And if you are an employee, of course, your stakeholder is your employer as well as your colleagues. So the important thing is really, how do you set your expectations? And before I even go into that, what are expectations? Expectation is what some other person or people would like to see you perform. So you may have agreed on a particular deliverable, and when you meet that, you have met the expectation. So you always have to look for how to go above what the benchmark that has been set, so to speak. According to my friend and my mentor, John Maxwell, he did say that most people, 80% of the people, live below expectations. 15 to 18% of people just meet expectations, and only 2% of this world consistently exceed expectations. And these are the people who receive the greatest fulfillment in life. And those 2%, there are actually three things that they usually do. First of all, they're intentional about exceeding expectations. They are focused about exceeding expectations, and they are consistent on a daily basis. So it's not when one is feeling good, then you say, yes, I'm going to go ahead and exceed my stakeholders' expectation. But on a consistent basis, whether they like it or not, they exceed expectations. And it starts with yourself, saying that, yes, I am going to demand more of myself. So that once you've set the expectation that, yes, I am going to consistently over-deliver, then others, it will flow into others, right? Because you have already said that. And in business, the key to exceeding expectations, obviously, is to over-deliver to your customers. Over-deliver value to your customers. And how do you over-deliver value? Is first understanding what is it that they're expecting of you. And how do you get that done? By consistently asking the right questions of your customers. By doing surveys, by doing research, consistently asking. Because you know what? You may think that, yes, I'm really delivering value to my customer. But meanwhile, you're not actually doing that. So what are ways in your business can you over-deliver value to your customers? And it's not just about reducing price. In fact, you don't want to reduce your prices. But what are the extra things? For example, for a service business, their birthdays, their anniversaries, do you send messages to them? Little things. Because customers or prospective customers really connect with those who want to buy from emotionally first. So there's that emotional connection. And that's why you can deliver above or over the expectations that they have. As an employee, how can you exceed expectations? Again, the key is by finding out what is expected of you. And to do that, you have to have good communication skills. You don't just assume this is the way you think, or even kind of looking at your job description and saying, yes, this is what I'm going to do, right? But it's also by asking your managers, who you work for, what would you expect me to do? What will be exceeding expectations from your own perspective? Those kind of questions definitely shows then that you're really interested in exceeding expectations. So average people, for example, will go to work. They'll probably be the last people to come into work and the first person to leave. Not that you should consistently leave at the end of the day, but going over and beyond what is expected of you. You may think that your managers don't notice, but they do. Likewise, your customers, you may think they don't notice. But after a while, they know, they come to expect that, oh, this supplier is actually doing more than the others. So it's like in a race where several people are racing. Now, if you can just push yourself a bit further, then you are ahead. Everybody may have done the same work, but just by that extra touch will enable you exceed expectations. And what are the benefits of intentionally living above expectations? It's being perceived as a leader in your sphere. So a leader in your sphere in terms of even those you are serving, a leader in your work environment, a leader in your business and your industry. And obviously, because you are constantly exceeding expectations of your customers, they would want to do business with you. They want to refer customers to you. And what's the bottom line? You would have increase in revenue. And from an employee perspective, there will be recognition. And obviously, promotion, rapid promotion, right? So that's still increasing in income, whichever way you look at it. So how can you consistently exceed expectations that are demanded of you? What do you think? I'd like to know what other ways you could do that. And then also, if you're even having challenges, because also some people I've spoken to would say, they constantly keep doing that, but they are not recognized for what they have done. But you see, the key is, first of all, having that intention that no matter what happens, I am going to do that. So not necessarily those that are expecting of you, but even you personally, that you're going to live above. You're going to be one of those 2%, counted among the 2%, who consistently exceed expectations, making a demand of themselves. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope that this will urge you to take a step in looking at ways to exceed expectation, as well as just doing it. I'd like to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts. I love your feedback. Yes, so I'm asking for, am I meeting your expectations? Am I exceeding your expectations? I'd like to hear from you. Whatever you think, it's good, bad, whatever. Until then, have a great rest of the week and endeavor to live a successful life. And have a great rest of the week and endeavor to live a significant life.